The NFL Today on CBS Sports is presented by Jeep.
And welcome back to the NFL Today. Right now, the Bengals and the Ravens are getting set for their matchup. And as we approach kickoff, we send you out live to Baltimore with our announcers, Kevin Harlan, Rich Gannon, and Steve Tasker.
It's an important game in the AFC North as the Cincinnati Bengals take on the Baltimore Ravens. It's the first NFL start for rookie quarterback Lamar Jackson. The Bengals head coach Marvin Lewis now calling the defensive plays, trying to salvage their season, which began 4-1. But they've lost 3 of their last 4, yet still in 6th in the AFC. Baltimore on the outside looking in, having lost 3 straight in this pivotal game, which could have far-reaching consequences, especially for the Ravens. And hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan, the NFL MVP. Rich Gannon here on our sideline is Steve Tasker. So much to get to. Let's start with Baltimore. Joe Flacco, the 11-year starter, injured and out, maybe even next week, too. So rookie Lamar Jackson starts, Rich. What do you think we're going to see from this offense?
Well, Kevin, I know his teammates and his coaching staff are excited to see what Lamar Jackson can do today against this Bengals defense. And keep in mind, he's got rare athletic ability. And from a skill set, he's very different than Joe Flacco, who's more of a pure drop-back passer. As a result, I think we'll see a completely different set of plays and concepts for Lamar Jackson. You'll see the zone read, along with the RPOs out of the spread offense. And rather than a lot of pure drop-back passes, I think you'll see the Ravens move the pocket more with boots and nakeds and quarterback keepers. But what's critical is that he's able to throw the ball accurately from the pocket, trust the protection, set his feet, and push the ball down the field like he did a couple weeks ago against the Carolina Panthers.
He's going to take on a Bengal defense, which is staggering, admittedly. So this week, head coach Marvin Lewis fires his defensive coordinator and replaces him with himself.
Well, after one of the most lopsided losses in franchise history, Marvin Lewis decided to fire Terrell Austin, and you can see why when you look at the numbers. They're dead last in total defense, pass defense, third down defense, and just 31st in run defense and scoring defense. So this isn't going to be a quick fix, but I believe they really have to get back to the basics of playing sound, disciplined, physical football. Last week was an embarrassment. They didn't hustle. The effort wasn't there. They weren't getting off of blocks. We saw communication breakdowns. Look, at some point, you know, it's not about the talent. At some point, it's about the effort and the finish. We need to see more of that from the Cincinnati defense.
All right, then on the other side, the offensive side of things, their best player, A.J. Green, is out again, like last week against the Saints. So I'm sure there's a lot on the plate for quarterback Andy Dalton. What do you think we're going to see from him and that offense today?
Well, certainly things get more difficult for Andy Dalton without a healthy A.J. Green in the lineup. I think you look at the focus in the passing game, it now shifts to Tyler Boyd, who has more than doubled his production from a season ago. But that being said, I think Joe Mixon needs to have a big day as he brings some toughness and a physical presence to their running game. The problem is they'll face a Baltimore defense that's ranked 2nd in total defense as well as 2nd in scoring defense.
Well, those takeaway numbers are down. In fact, way down from last year, and they've only had 2 sacks in the last 3 games. All this sets up Do Project Smarter, and it's presented as always by the Home Depot.
Well, keep an eye on Eric Weddle as he's such a smart and instinctive safety who can play at all 3 levels of this Ravens defense. He's the air traffic controller in the middle of that Baltimore secondary, and if he's smart, he'll shift his focus this week to Tyler Boyd, who will be even more of a focal point in Cincinnati's passing attack with A.J. Green out of the lineup. And let's look at the keys for Cincinnati. They've got to keep Lamar Jackson in the pocket where he belongs. If he's able to run all over the place, it will be a long day for the Bengals. And for the Ravens, they've got to help their young quarterback by running the ball on offense and creating some havoc and takeaways on defense.
It's a pretty important game in this division for these 2 teams, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Baltimore Ravens. We're back to Maryland after this on CBS.